Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. I'm Orion. We're back with some more Spell Brigade. We're going to be running Endless Mode, and we're going to be running it on the winter map again today, because what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to do another quest objective. They put out these new costumes, holiday themed, Gingerbread Sun Mage. We unlocked the one for Hatchery the other day. And so today we're going to be doing, as the Wizard King, deal 1500 damage using the Sulfur Geysers. I don't think this one will be too hard. This one should be relatively easy. These other ones are pretty easy too. I'm not going to do the videos on these ones. I'll just probably do these ones on my own. If you want to see the video for the Hati one, we did that yesterday. And then today we're going to be running Wizard King. As always, I will be running hardcore. We're going to be running, we have to run it on the frozen map. And then I'll be running endless and friendly fire off. I don't know what type of build we're going to do. This guy starts off with magic missile, but I don't necessarily think we'll do a magic missile build. This is mainly going to be just whatever spells show up we'll get, and the main focus is going to be the geyser stuff. I'll be back when we get some teammates. All right, that was another quick one. Pretty much got a partner right away. So this time we have Orion, we have Over. I was hoping to get more teammates. I've kind of had a string of only getting one teammate. I usually like to get at least 3 or 4. I do think that makes these runs a little bit more exciting. But me and Over will dominate this run maybe. This map is by far, I think, the hardest one. So here's the geysers that we're gonna do. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sort of just run around and do this. And honestly, I bet we do this relatively pretty quickly. Let's see, let's do spell damage, because we only have to do 1500 damage, and you can see they take almost 100 damage per hit on the geysers. We basically just need to move around and go find all the other geysers, because they do take a little bit of time to recharge. This will probably be done by wave 1, if not by the first objective. This is actually going to be, I think, way easier than I thought it was going to be. That guy, look at that. Oh my gosh, it's already done. That was way easier than I thought it was gonna be. I don't know why. I didn't think it would do 100 damage per hit. Okay. I guess we're just gonna be doing a normal run now. I'm gonna take the dodge, because I think dodge is super good, even over that legendary. Man, that was a cakewalk. Okay. I guess we'll still use the geysers because they're super good, but that took oh, as soon as I saw it doing 100 damage a hit, I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be done by the first objective. I don't know why I just expected it to do less damage, but yeah, you could get that done. Okay, that was easy. Okay, we'll do spell range. I like that we have the double O's, Orion, Over. This will probably be a somewhat short run, like a 3 to 4 waiver, because we already did the quests, which I kind of thought would take a little longer. But this is not going to be a 3-hour run. I think I will try to do one more 3-hour run though before my vacation ends. Okay, so let's do the fungi. And then I guess I'm considering this practice too for Deep Rock Galactic, because Deep Rock Galactic is going to get an endless mode here soon. Okay, let's do Falling Stars. I feel like it's been a while since we've done Falling Stars. Deep Rock Galactic, their next update is going to be endless mode, and that's going to come out, I think, the beginning of next year, like Q1 2025. I don't know what I'm expecting for that. I don't know what people prefer for like endless type runs. I would prefer they're not 3-hour runs. I would prefer the game eventually gets incredibly hard after like an hour and a half, maybe, you know, because right now we're doing 10 stage dives, and 10 stage dives are actually, they're pretty easy. I wouldn't really consider that too hard. So I think after 10 stages, they're going to need to really up the difficulty a little bit more. Because if they scale it the way it is, I think it's going to be too easy to survive like 20 waves. And all of a sudden, you're going to be looking at these insanely long runs. Okay, we're going to re-roll these because these ones are both really lame. Okay, we'll do Falling Stars Explodes. Falling Stars, Exploding Falling Stars is a really good one. Especially once we start getting extra projectiles. But yeah, Deep Rock Galactic, I don't know. I don't know what I want with that. Because I know some people like the longer videos, and I don't mind them. I don't mind doing a 3-hour run every once in a while. But I also don't want to have to do it every time. It's kind of, that's kind of how, like, at some points, Yet Another Zombie Survivor was kind of like that. You could just get these unkillable builds and you could last forever. And that honestly didn't really make it that fun. Because a lot of the challenge was gone. Oh man, I did not, I'm gonna get hit here. I hate the ice. I did not mean to run on the ice like that. But Yet Another Zombie Survivor had, when they added endless mode, you could easily survive. I mean, you could survive forever if you wanted to keep your game running. And I prefer it. I prefer the difficulty to just get to a point to where, like, okay, this is incredibly hard now. You're basically, if you want to improve your time, you're only going to be improving it by like a couple minutes each time. You know? That's usually how I prefer my endless modes. I don't necessarily like being, I like being overpowered, but at some point I do want the game to get too hard where it's just going to end naturally. So I do want a natural end to these games where the game's too hard for me now. And the only way I'm going to survive longer is if I learn to perfect my build a little bit better. Or you get really insanely good RNG. That's how I want to see, that's how I want to see my builds get better. So I kind of think Deep Rock Galactic will do that because, for one, this game, I think the issue with this game, which makes it easy to do these 3-hour runs sometimes, is the game resets each time. And each wave only gets harder by health and damage the enemies do. They don't get faster. There's not more of them. You know, there's not new attacks. There's not new enemies. So if you're decent at dodging, then, you know, you could just do it for as long as you're good at dodging. Or if you have a partner that can revive you or things like that. If you survive long enough to get your revive recharge, then you can just go for a long time. So I would almost hope that they change how they have it now. Get rid of the reset each wave. Or I kind of talked about in previous videos too. Make every time you clear a wave, make it the next wave kind of ramp up a little bit. Oh, what else did I complete? As Wizard King hit 10 enemies with a single match. Did I not do that before? Okay, let's do... Oh, let's go fire. If we can go straight fire on this map, that's fine with me. I did a whole magic missile build before, and I didn't hit 10 enemies with one magic missile last time. Is that a new quest or something? How did I not do that one before? Or maybe, no, I'm pretty sure I did it with the Wizard King. That's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have to come around this way. We'll still be able to get this crab. I just need to loop around. Or, oh no, Over is gonna go get him. Over will finish him off. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go, I kind of want to go more, okay, let's do Magic Missile Explodes. We could do a double explosion build here. What else explodes? I guess we could get some sort of exploding spell and just do a full exploding build. Let's do more dodge. Okay, we'll do luck. Yeah, there's no way I didn't hit. How did I not hit 10 enemies with one magic missile before? Well, that's cool. I mean, I think I might have unlocked 2 costumes then for this character. All right, let's do more dodge. Okay, so let's do... I like both of these. I think we'll go Aether Beam, though. So that way I can be at least a little bit of a support character. I can get healing on that at some point. Do I push it? Maybe, because this guy is low health, but I'm hoping he's low health just because he did rerolls. We're not going to see an update for this game for quite a while, too. They're sort of, as I mentioned in the last video, they're sort of adapting how they do updates. They're going to go less smaller ones and they're going to go away from the more frequent but smaller updates, and now they're going to shift to the less updates but bigger. Which we'll see. I'm always a bigger fan of the smaller but more frequent updates, but maybe they did that long enough and now they just kind of want to make sure that they have like some big important ones, because they did do smaller updates for like 6 months or however long this game's been out. Let's do more luck. So they did do a good job of keeping up the pace with that, so maybe they just want more time to sort of sink into bigger updates. Like maybe they're gonna redo some bigger things. Maybe they have bigger plans instead of just doing a couple new relics and a couple new, like dropping a new wizard or something. Because the wizards aren't really, I mean, the wizards are cool, but they're really not that big of a deal. You know, the wizards, they just basically start off with a new spell, but they're not like, I wouldn't consider them, you know, like Deep Rock Galactic or anywhere near like, you know, yet another zombie survivor. Like those sort of, when those games get a new character, I think that's a much bigger deal. These characters are mostly just very minor stat bonus differences. Okay, we'll do the spell range. I think spell range is going to be pretty important if I want to do healing with this one. Okay, crush the statues. We've been getting the good quests at least. Okay, let's go XP gains. Right, we got the 3 easy quests right away. Statues, fungi. There's a bunch of statues right there. I'm gonna... yeah, let's try to get those. I was kind of thinking maybe he's gonna head down here, but it doesn't look like it. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was a tight fit. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get hit here. I'm gonna get hit here. Yep. This map is definitely, I think, harder than the fire one, because I think it is harder to okay, I'm gonna do the falling stars. I think I'm gonna build more into falling stars than magic missile this run. But this one is harder because there's more things that impede your movement, and movement is my biggest strength in this game. So when you get things that slow you down, you get things that ruin your momentum, that I think is what makes this the hardest level for me. Whereas the fire level is tough because it does have lava, but the lava doesn't impede your movement. It just, you take a little bit of damage. The tornadoes, in a way, kind of do. There's tornadoes that run around in the fire map. Those don't necessarily impede your movement, but they definitely can get in your way and make you change course sometimes. And you know, sometimes you're trying to avoid that tornado, but then you'll run into an enemy instead. But I also don't think those are game-killing hazards. Whereas I think this block of ice is something that could 100% get me killed. I for sure can die because I stepped on the ice at the wrong time and skate into a group of enemies that I'm not able to dodge. These little buggers are fast. Look at that, let's blow them up. Dang, he has so much HP. These guys have a lot of HP too. Okay, let's go falling stars. So going back to endless stuff though, people do love their endless runs. People always, my most popular videos for the last like couple months have been my endless runs for this game. So there's definitely that appeal to it. And I'm sure when Deep Rock Galactic gets in endless mode, you know, a lot of people who kind of dropped off that game a little bit are gonna come back to it. I don't think I really ever dropped off of it. I'm back to kind of doing daily videos for that, but you know, a bunch of other people have dropped off it. Maybe do a video like every couple weeks or something. Let's go Rune Burst. But I think when endless mode comes out, a lot of people, everybody who was streaming it like 6 months ago are gonna come back to that game and probably jump into it pretty hardcore for a while. See, like that ice right there, I didn't want to do that. I just tried to move up just enough so I could hit that exploder, but that didn't work out. I think this will be a pretty strong build. I think these are good spells. Okay, let's go Falling Stars. I would have re-rolled that, but I really do want to level up Falling Stars. I didn't want to re-roll it and then chance not getting a Falling Star upgrade. I think he was checking me out. He like stopped and waited for me. He's like, uh-oh, is this guy gonna die? Okay, let's see. Do we get another one? Oh yeah, we got another easy one. Fun guys again. Alright, let's do Falling Star spell damage. Oh, hi buddy. Okay, I'll go down. We'll leech it up opposite sides of the map. Ooh, there's two over there. Let's see. All right, let's do spell damage. Okay, now we'll go straight across the ice. Oops, sorry, buddy. Okay. Okay, I'll get these ones. Alright, let's do Aether Beam spell damage again, I guess. Okay, I guess I gotta come back over here. I encroached on his territory. Alright, let's do spell range magic missile. Okay, let's do another additional projectile for falling stars. And I do want to get, healing. I do want to get healing Aether Beams here soon. So Over did a couple rerolls again, I think, so he's going to be in slight danger. He seems to be pretty good, though. He hasn't died yet. You know, I've been really used to having a bunch of teammates die the first, like, 5 minutes into a game. He's been doing good, though. Okay, I'm going to do... With this one, I'm going to do Ice. Ice is pretty good on this spell. Especially once we get a lot of projectiles. Once I start adding more projectiles to this... Oh, no! I jinxed it! Again! Again! I told you guys. Every single time I say that, they die. I don't know what it is. I totally jinxed that. That's 100% on me, Over. I am so sorry. I just need to... I don't even think of it when I'm saying it. And then when it happens, it's like, oh shit, I'm some sort of like prophet in this game. Like, I can predict what's gonna happen, or whatever I say. I'm like an oracle. Whatever I say seems to happen. Okay, let's do Aether Beam so I can get the upgrade. Let's do... Ooh, this one's interesting. Lightning? Like a lightning beam? Yeah, that sounds fun. I don't know how good that's gonna be, but it sounds fun. So am I just gonna constantly be like triggering the chain? Okay, let's re-roll these. Let's do join protection. And then we can take offense defense if that shows up later. We actually, was that our first relic? We haven't been getting the relics, huh? I haven't, honestly, I haven't even been paying attention to the relics, so. Okay, let's do Aether Beam. Let's do, ooh, I'm gonna do the XP gain. Yeah, there's gotta be, I think there's gotta be another relic still. I wish I was paying attention where I saw where he was the last time he got that. But I think there's 2 relics on the map right now. There should, or at least one more. There should be one more relic somewhere. I'm pretty sure we didn't get a second one. Or did we? I don't remember now. Oh, no, see, we didn't. So here it is. Okay, so there's offense defense. That's going to make us slower, but now we're going to start seeing... We should start seeing movement speed upgrades. So hopefully we'll start seeing those, because I don't want to be a slow boy. I hate being a slow boy in this game. So anytime I see a movement speed, I'm taking it. Because look how slow I am now compared to what we were a couple minutes ago. Okay, so like I said, anytime I see a movement speed, I'm taking it. Okay, I'm gonna have to be quick. Be quick! Maybe the ice will actually help me now. I wonder if I go faster while I'm on the ice. I don't know if you go faster. I think it just ruins your momentum. Let's see. Yeah, I don't actually go faster. It just makes it harder to shift directions. Ruh-roh. Okay, let's do more base movement. See, there's one hit. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, the ice can get me killed. I was kind of lucky to get out of there with only taking one hit. This ice on the falling stars is going to be incredible. Look how good this is doing so far. Okay, so here's the boss fight. With this boss fight, I can kind of stay away. I have some decent range. Let my falling stars do the majority of the work. The only thing that won't really hit him is my rune burst. But my aether beams should kind of stay on him for a lot of the fight, and then my magic stars and the explosions will be hitting him a lot. Oh, I wanted to trigger that explosion. Ooh, that was a tough one because it actually went after him. It didn't go after me. Okay, let's do spell range on Aether. And I need to move because this pillar is going to drop on me. Okay, I'm going to head this way. I don't know who the boss... Oh, boss is going to go after him now. Okay, you can finish him off then. I don't think I'm going to go back over there. Okay, let's do magic missile cooldown. This guy has a pretty strong build too, it seems like. So he's gonna have falling stars also, but his is already level 15. So I would think, okay, so what I'm gonna try to do here, not this one because it's too late for this. So this might have to be a solo run. Oh my gosh, really? This might have to be a solo run, but I think at some point I'll try to do like just one of the more powerful builds in this game in terms of damage. And I think Falling Stars and Scepter Mesh are two of the ones I could take, and I could just do some insane damage with those. Oh, here's that last one. Scepter Mesh, the last time we ran Scepter Mesh, just outperformed everything by a ton. Let's do base damage. It did so much damage. It was crazy. Like triple, quadruple the next spell. Okay, man, this is a tough one. This is going to be a lot of armor. It's gonna make me slow though as we get further into the game, so I'm gonna really need movement speed, but that's gonna buff up my damage a ton. But I think if we were to run like a Falling Star Scepter Mesh build, I think that would do some crazy damage. Put all the augments on that and just make those super good, because those are really good mob killing spells, and they'll just do some insane damage. Because this is, I bet you, I'm pretty sure Over is going to have more DPS than me. I would bet he has substantially more DPS because he has a way higher falling stars than I do right now. And for some reason, my Aether Beam is sitting at a level 12. Aether Beam is okay, but you know, I would put it kind of at the like bottom, middle bottom, like a C tier weapon, at least in terms of damage. So I definitely have a little bit. I have too many points into this. Whatever points I have into this, I wish were on my other spells, especially Falling Stars. We've been getting really, really good quests here. This is reverse karma for the last time, because the last time we kept getting the hardest quests. I kept getting the sacrifice one, or okay, we're gonna do Falling Stars additional projectile, and I assume that's what he's doing. I assume he's doing the additional projectiles. I haven't really paid attention to it, but I imagine this is probably what he's doing right now. You know, he's re-rolling for extra falling star projectiles. Looks like maybe he just did one roll. Maybe he was debating what to take there, but I assume he probably is building that up since it's by far his strongest spell. Okay, let's do critical chance. And then every time a falling star upgrade shows up, it seems like there's a better choice. That'll kind of help out longer term though. Things like the critical chance and luck, XP gains, you know, those are long-term game strategies. Oh yeah, he seems to, I think he has a bunch of projectiles. Because he's the only one doing acid right now. So all that acid that he's putting on the enemies is all his. Now I really want to do a Falling Star Scepter Mesh build, though. Oh, he died again. Okay, let's go pick him up. Luckily, it's pretty early in the game, though, so this should be an easy... Yeah, this is an easy revive. Alright, I really need to get my base movement speed up. Or else I'm gonna be like that one guy who kept dying a lot. Let's do Falling Star damage. See, the good thing, this is why I like doing co-op too, you know, because it creates more memorable stories. So there's kind of like a lore to our games. We have other people that have played with us. There's stories to tell with them. Like we had the guy who was incredibly slow because he took he took offense defense, but then never got any movement speed, and he was like he was moving like this slow the whole game, and then he would just die all the time. Like, that was pretty funny. And I couldn't figure out how he was so slow, but then yeah, it was because he took offense defense and never took any movement speed upgrades. And I'm gonna be getting slower and slower too every time I complete a quest or level up. Now I'm getting more armor, but I'm gonna be getting stronger, but I'm also gonna be getting slower. So I'm gonna really need to see. Okay, so he's gonna do it. This guy has probably, yeah, he has insane DPS right now. Don't even need me for that. Okay, let's do additional falling star. See, now that's another 10 armor I get, and so now that's another percentage I'm slower. And if I don't start seeing movement speed here, I probably start dying soonish. Okay, I'm gonna re-roll this. I need to get falling stars. Dang it. You stupid game. I need to get falling stars going though, because I have all these extra projectiles now, and while they're doing slow, which is awesome, they're not doing any damage. So, you know, well, they are doing damage, but I mean, you know, I need to get like another infusion on there. I need to get a fire or lightning. I need to get one of those so I can really up the damage on this guy, because that'll be huge. And so if I'm gonna be, oh no, is he dead again? Okay, okay, he's all the way at the top. I need to go get him soon then. No, I guess not. Never mind. We're still kind of early. But look how slow I am. Shoot. I'm way slow, way slower than I like to be. I hate being this slow. Uh-oh, look how slow I'm moving. Right, I'm gonna need to see a big upgrade here soon for movement speed. Look how much faster he is than me. Come on, give me a movement speed upgrade. I'm gonna re-roll this. Oh, he's dead again. Shoot. Just like that, man. Over went from all-star, just like total all-star, to dying a couple times here. It's hard for me to pick him up too, because I am so slow. I'm gonna have to do like a big loop again, I think, because I can't just use my speed to get around these guys now, you know? They're gonna cut off my path too easily. This is gonna be hard now. Dang, what am I doing? Oh my gosh, I'm so freaking slow. See, I can't get through that. We're dancing here. I have to get him sooner rather than later though. Like, I'm gonna wait to kill this bug, and then let's see if we can move up this way. No. Why am I so slow? Never again. Never again do I take both of those. Oh, I'm so sorry, Over. I'm so sorry. I'm strong but slow, buddy. It's gonna take me some time to get to you. Ooh, that dodge came in handy right there. This is so ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. Look how much faster he is than me. Yo, run, little boy. Run. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do the sacrifice. Let's do magic missile. Okay, let's actually, I'm gonna do what he's doing. Let's get out of here. Let's stay down here. Oh, that's gonna be a good explosion. Okay, I need to bail. I'm too slow. I need to run. Maybe not. Okay, let's do falling stars. Yeah, I'll come back up this way. This is, ooh, I didn't, ugh. Oh, I'm dead. Dang it. I shouldn't, that's just another mistake. I shouldn't have gone on there. I should have just stayed off. I kind of didn't realize it was on the ice. I don't know why I didn't realize it was. And in that moment, it was too late. I can't tell if the movement speed, the lack of movement speed, I can't tell if that's making this run more exciting or not. This is so hard. This is so hard. This is like, it's like handicapping me. It's like if I do too well at dodging, I basically need to handicap myself and just make the game a lot harder by taking all this movement speed to buff stuff. Oh my gosh, that dodge. That's probably the third dodge I've gotten that's maybe saved my life. All right, we're down to 2 revives. Okay, another objective, which is only going to make me slower. Man, should I try to get these right now? It's going to take an hour. Okay, let's do falling stars. Okay, I don't know if I should get these. This might might have regrets for this one. Oh shoot, he's dead again. Oh man, I really need it over to kind of come through here for this quest. Oh no. Oh, over. I needed you to clutch out this quest because I can't do it. I'm too slow. I'm too slow, dude. This is probably going to be a short run because I think we are on the verge of death here. I think with over dying a bunch here now and me on the pace I'm currently on, I do think this isn't going to be a super long run unless I can get unless I get some movement speed upgrades here soon. This is not gonna be much longer. I'm at -9.5. All right, over. I need you. Oh no, he's dead again. Oh, okay. Now I'm gonna have to try to finish this quest, which I don't know if I can. No, I'm not gonna. Dang it, I'm not gonna be able to finish this. I'm way too slow to finish this. Okay, I have to go down. I have to see if I can go down and make my way through this way. We only have, at least we have one revive left. So if I die, it's not game over yet. Uh-oh, right there in the middle. That's not good. I'm too slow. Who's it gonna respawn though? Okay, so it's gonna respawn him. All right, sit back and so much for that. So much for, I was literally about to say sit back and relax. Oh man, I don't know what happened there. Over was doing so good. Oh, well, we got 2 skins like that. We dominated that first wave, and then just all of a sudden Over started dying a ton. I don't know what happened there. And then I was way too slow. I turned into the slowest boy ever, and he started dying a ton. I really don't know what happened there. Imagine, wow. That's surprising. No, I guess that's not super surprising to see, because I didn't have an augment on this or an infusion to have it do damage. So actually, wow. I guess maybe because he died a lot, I actually doubled his damage. I thought he was gonna have way more damage than I did. The way he killed that boss, I thought his DPS was stacking, but I guess I did have all the damage buffs with the offense defense. So that makes sense that my DPS would be a little bit higher. Yeah, that ended up being a pretty disappointing run. I was pretty excited with how we started. I thought we were going to do really good because I got the high armor and then the high damage spells. And Over seemed to be like he was doing really, really good. But then toward that second wave, the tide just changed for us. Over started dying too much. I was way too slow and I couldn't revive him, and I couldn't stay alive when I needed to. So that was a tough run. That was a tough one. But that is going to be it. We did unlock. Let's actually check out the costumes. Let's see what the outfits look like. So this is the one I just got, the King of Spades, and then this is the Nutcracker one. Cool. So we did get 2 new costumes that run. So at least we did our main objective and completed the quest. But yeah, wow, that was a tough one. So I think the next video, I think I'm gonna try to do a solo run, and I'm gonna run Scepter Mesh and Falling Stars and see if I can just power those up as much as possible. So I think that's what we're gonna try to do. It probably won't be a co-op because it's too hard to do specific builds with co-op. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.